Michael, thanks for joining us on Astro SuperSport across Malaysia. We're a quarter of the way through the season. How do you sum up Manchester United's season so far?
It's been a little bit up and down. I think we've showed some signs of really moving forward and things coming together, and then we've had a couple of setbacks. And I think over recent weeks, though, the signs have been good. I know we had a bad day at Chelsea, but we've dropped points at home really, which have set us back. But performance-wise, it's been very good and creating lots of chances, and which yourself is, if you're creating chances, then you always feel they're going to go in. I think if you're not creating chances, then there's a bigger problem. And so we feel we're in the right direction. We're not far away from really clicking and where we want to be. And hopefully that last win there just gives the boys a bit more confidence and belief going into the Arsenal game. Huge
results, as you mentioned there, alluded to there, against Swansea City. Yourself, Wayne Rooney, Zlatan, Juan Mata, all experienced players that have been there and done it. How important now, as we get into a busy winter period, that you senior guys are going to be to the team?
Yeah, I think experience is vital. I think until you've got the experience, it's tough to explain what it brings. But hopefully, just that common sort of influence, really. And even in the situation now where people are sort of writing us off and saying we're too far away, just to say to the boys, listen, keep plugging away. We're actually not as far away as people are saying. And then going through the winter when it's so heavy now, the international break's finished now, and all the way through to sort of February, March, it's the slog, and it's something that I enjoy. It's when your sort of season's really shaped. I think in some ways it still feels that it's not in full flow the season because of the international breaks and being double headers, and you get through Christmas and the season really takes shape, and you sort of got your sights on the end then.
Do you think it's more difficult for the younger players? Because naturally with young footballers there's going to be inconsistencies. When you come into a side yourself at West Ham with the likes of Joe Cole, Rio Ferdinand, Frank Lampard, talent is there, but it's only when you get that experience that you know your own body, you know your own capabilities, that particularly at a club like Manchester United where there's always a lot of expectation, that you guys now can guide the likes of Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, like I say, in what is a live title race?
Yeah, I think it's like you say, consistency is such a tough thing to get, and you only really find that, I think, from experience and knowing your own body and going through situations, probably negative situations, to come out the other end to actually understand what it's all about. And so, I mean, we've got some youngsters with just huge talent and ability, and they'll have some times when it doesn't quite go for them, and just trying to guide them to say, look, don't worry about it. If you keep doing the right things, more often than not, it's going to come off. And the more you do that, the more you do the right things, that consistency is going to come as well. And everyone's different. Everyone sort of hits the peak at different times and learns in different ways. And but to have that ability to start with, some of it you see in training, it's mind blowing really to what the boys can do. And so you just try and guide them and keep them on the right path.
What has Jose Mourinho brought to Manchester United? You work for a lot of managers, incredibly successful. You've won everything there is to win as a footballer. Jose Mourinho as well is a winner. What have you noticed that he's brought to Manchester United?
That he's a winner. And I know you might look at that and think, well, we haven't won anything yet, but you can just see in his mentality and what it means to him. It's all about winning, and that's what this club has been used to over a long period of time, and it's what we need to get back to doing. It's great playing certain styles of football, but at the end of the day, it's about trophies. It's what you're remembered for, but it's what gives you the biggest satisfaction and the biggest buzz. And so I think that's the key. There's certain games you can't play well in, but you've got to find a way to win, and the best teams manage to do that. And his training is very good. It's very intense, very well organised, and something the boys are really enjoying. And so I think over time, as the performances, but in general the feel of the place is very good, and hopefully that's going to carry on and improve going forward.
Finally, Michael Carrick, the player. None of us go on forever. That's absolutely for sure. Is coaching and management something that you'd like to go on post-career? I'm sure you've got plenty of games left, plenty of years left as a player. But is it something that you're interested in?
I'm interested. I'm doing my coaching badges at the moment. I'm nearly finished my A licence, and whether it's something that I'm going to go into, I don't know, to be honest. But I'm doing it because the opportunity's there, and it'd be silly not for me to take that option up at the moment. And
do you think it gives you another string to your bow as a player as well, while you're still playing, to be learning?
I think it does. I think you sort of look at the game in a slightly different light when after you're sort of sitting on the other side of the fence, you know. And in some ways, I probably wish that I started a little bit earlier. And it's easy to say, you know. But I think now at least I'm on that ladder, and when I do come time to finish and I sit down, at least I've got the option, and I'm sort of well on my way to doing that. So I'm enjoying it. I'm coaching the under-14s at the moment, which is really enjoyable, and to see them improve and take things on board, it's a good feeling. So we'll see what happens.
Really appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Dan.
Mark
Thanks.
Carrick.
Cheers, mate. Ta.